Good day, ma'am. I am Denise Sitoy from 3B. Today, I will going to discuss about the Asia-Pacific agricultural perspective. The Asia-Pacific region is indeed a major agricultural powerhouse, playing a crucial role in global food production and trade. Here's why. Because of the vast land area and diverse climates. The region boasts a vast land area encompassing diverse climates ranging from tropical to temperate, supporting a wide variety of crops and livestock. Second is the large population and growing demand. With a massive population and rising living standards, the Asia-Pacific region faces a growing demand for food. Number 3 is major producer and exporter. The region is a major producer and exporter of various agricultural commodities including rice, fruits, vegetables, and seafood. The challenges and opportunities: climate change, sustainable agriculture, and global food crisis. Hectareage of land. ASEAN countries by area approximate hectares. Indonesia have only 190,456,900 hectares. Malaysia, 32,984,700 hectares. Thailand, 51,312,000 hectares. Vietnam, 33,123,000 hectares. Myanmar, 67,657,800 hectares. Philippines have only 30 million hectares. Cambodia, 18,103,500 hectares. Laos, 23,680,000 hectares. Singapore, 7,199 hectares. And Brunei, 5,765 hectares. Indonesia is the largest. The Philippines falls in the middle of the pack in terms of land area, larger than Singapore and Brunei. The Philippines lags behind other ASEAN countries in agricultural performance, particularly in terms of crop diversification and productivity. This is reflected in the government's prioritization of crops and their impact on the country agricultural landscape. Philippines rice is a staple food, and the government prioritizes self-sufficiency. However, the country remains reliant on imports due to the low productivity and challenges in achieving sustainable yields. Other ASEAN countries like Thailand, Vietnam are major rice exporters. While rice is important for food security, their costs may be on export markets and higher value crops. Diversification and value-added product. Philippines, the government is promoting diversification into higher value crops like fruits, vegetables, and livestock. However, challenges remain in terms of infrastructure, technology, and market access. Other ASEAN countries like Thailand and Vietnam are known for their success in specific crops like rubber, coffee, and seafood. They have invested in research, technology, and processing facilities to create value-added products for exportable markets. Key differences: the Philippines has strong focus on achieving food efficiency, while other ASEAN countries mainly prioritize export markets and higher value crops. Philippines faces challenges due to limited resources, fragmented land ownership, and lack of investment in infrastructure and technology. To improve the growth and development of the Philippines regarding of the agriculture performance, it should focus on diversification, sustainability, and investment in research and technology. Aging farmers. Philippines faces a significant challenge with its aging farmer population. High poverty incidence. The Philippines has a higher poverty incidence among farmers compared to the ASEAN countries. Fragmented land ownership. Philippines has a higher number of smallholder farmers, making it challenging to implement large-scale of agricultural projects and achieve economies of scale. This makes it more difficult for younger generations to see farming as a viable career path. Average age of farmers. While the average age of farmers is high across ASEAN, the Philippines has a particularly high average, with some estimates placing it around 57 years old. Enhancing social safety nets. Providing social safety nets for farmers, such as health insurance and retirement benefits, can improve the quality of life for older farmers and make the sector more attractive to younger generation. Because of this, as we notice nowadays, gamay ra kaayo ang mga batan kung murag instead sila sa magtanong-tanong, gamay ra kaayo ang murag willing nga mahimong farmer in the future because sa mga kakulangan sa mga benefits and also sa mga farmers. Next is labor. The Philippines labor market shares similarities with other ASEAN countries. Number 1 is large labor force. Number 2, focus on service. Number 3, challenges with skill mismatch. Unique characteristic of the Philippine labor market is a high labor force participation rate, meaning a large proportion is in the labor force. This is partly due to the need for multiple income earners in many families. Number 2 is strong labor unions. Play a significant role in advocating for workers' rights and negotiating with employers. The government's efforts to address labor market issues, including skill development and job creation, are crucial for improving the life of Filipino workers and contributing to the country's economic growth. High unemployment and underemployment. Despite a large labor force, the Philippines struggles with high unemployment rates. This is partly attributed to the limited job creation in certain sectors and a skill gap. Capital. The Philippines agricultural sector, employing a significant portion of the workplace, lags behind other ASEAN countries in terms of capital investment and overall productivity. This can be attributed to a small and fragmented farm sizes, limited access to credit, and a lack of investment in technology and infrastructure. Capital investment and agricultural productivity. Limited capital investment, access to credit, and technology gap. The Philippines faces significant challenges in its agricultural sector, particularly in terms of capital investment and productivity. While the other ASEAN countries have made some progress in addressing their issues, more needs to be done to ensure the factors or sectors' competitiveness and sustainability. By fostering a more conducive environment for investment, promoting technology adoption, and investing human capital. The Philippines, while possessing a vibrant and growing economy, faces challenges in marketing access to its market compared to the other ASEAN countries. This due to a combination of factors, including infrastructure limitations, regulatory complexities, and a fragmented market. Infrastructure. Philippines has struggled with inadequate infrastructure, particularly in transportation and logistics. This can increase the cost of doing business and make it challenging for business to reach consumers efficiently. Other ASEAN countries like Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand have invested heavily in infrastructure, making it easier for business to access markets and more goods. Market fragmentation. Philippines has a fragmented market with a large number of small and medium-sized enterprise or SMEs. This can make it challenging for business to reach a broad customer base. Other ASEAN countries have more consolidated market structure, making it easier for business to target customer segments. The Philippines faces challenges in marketing access to its market compared to some ASEAN countries. However, the country is making efforts to improve its infrastructure, streamline regulations, and promote digitalization. By addressing these challenges, the Philippines can create a more attractive environment for business and enhance its competitiveness with the other ASEAN region. Next is technology. The Philippines is striving to modernize its agricultural sectors, lags behind many other ASEAN countries in terms of technology adoption, while there are pockets of innovation and progress. The overall level of technology integration in Philippine agriculture remains relatively low compared to its neighbors. Mechanization. Philippines has a relatively low level of mechanization compared to other ASEAN countries, while there has been some progress in recent years. Particularly in rice production, the adoption of machinery remains limited, especially for smaller farms. Other ASEAN countries like Thailand, Vietnam, and Indonesia have made significant strides in mechanization, particularly in rice and other crops. The Asia-Pacific region is a powerhouse of agriculture, accounting for a significant portion of global food production. Because the explanation of Asia-Pacific region is a powerhouse of agriculture, accounting for a significant portion of global food production. Efficient and sustainable agricultural practices are vital for feeding the world's growing population. Asia-Pacific region's agricultural output is crucial for global food security. That's all.